Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you've been with us before, and if you've not been with me before, welcome. My name is Jeannie, and this is DIY with Jeannie, and we have been working on gifts for coworkers, friends, even stocking stuffers. And today we're going to kind of switch gears a little bit. I've been doing mostly paint. I think that's pretty much what we've done here, but let's talk a little bit about things that you can sew and make really nice gifts. So this, you can make a really cute scrunchie out of any rayon material. You can get this, and what I usually do is I am one of those that goes through that half price bin at Joann's Fabric. It's when they have a little bit less on the bolt and they will sell it for half price, and it might only be a quarter of a yard, but it could be 2 yards. But it's a good way to get some little pieces that you can either quilt with, or in this case, make scrunchies with. So these are very, very easy to make. And I'm going to show you 2 or 3 different things that you can make that are just really easy, really quick. And you can make a whole bunch of them up in an afternoon. Get that string out there. Now the thing about rayon, and you have to be really careful the way you sew it, is because it will snag and pull. And so it's not that I do a straight line stitching. It is super, super easy. You just want to make sure that you don't leave an exposed edge. That's what I mean about being careful. So let me show you how to do these. These are so simple. You are going to make a rectangle, and I make them, I think they're around 20 inches long. Yeah, 20 inches long. And then you just sew a straight seam down it, fold it in half. I did a zigzag here, but I also do straight seam. Really doesn't matter. If you have a serger, you can serge it right up and it makes a very clean stitch. I have a serger, have not taught myself to use it yet. That's my next goal. Once you have this, you're going to want to cut about 7.5 inches of elastic, and you hold it on one end, feed it all the way through. It's going to scrunch up just like this one did. And now I've got this beautiful scrunchie that they can wear. And then I just added this seam along the bottom, and I sewed across where it was open. And that's all there is to it. I mean, seriously, that is all there is to it. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is, and I have it on this, and I will show you at the end of the week after I've done it, but I'm going to make, it's a little piece, and this is the best way I can explain it. Looks a little bit like a panty liner. It's about the shape, about this big. And what you do is you just fold it in half. It's got rounded edges, tie a little knot, and it looks like the ends of a bow. It's adorable. But I'm going to make some, and I'll show you at the end of the week. But these are just some little pieces of fabric that I had in my stash because I am a fabric hoarder. My husband will tell you that. My friends will tell you that. I've never seen a piece of fabric that I didn't love. But that's all it is. It's a tube, piece of elastic, wham bam, thank you ma'am. You've got yourself a little scrunchie, and they are adorable. And here are 2 that I have not finished. But again, like I said, it's just a seam down the middle. Again, zigzag seam here. But you don't have to use a zigzag because there's no pull to it. If there were pull to it, like the next thing, you have to use a zigzag stitch. This is the next one I want to show you. And this is what you're cutting for both of them. A square, or I mean a rectangle, 20 inches long. This happens to be about, let's see how big, 6 inches wide, but these are only 4. And fold it in half. Now this one, because it has got give, you want to make sure that you do a zigzag stitch all the way down it. You'll get a tube that looks like this. Flip it over so that the seam is in back. And then for this one, see that adorable little knot, if you will, right there? The way you do that is fold it in half and bring this side. You're going to half that right at the seam. So now I'm going to take it, I'm going to fold it Yeah, that's right. I fold this one up, I fold this one back, and then I sew it up. And this is, when you flip it, see I just sewed it right there. There's our little sew where it's all folded over and on itself. Then you flip it inside out, poke those through, and you have a headband. Now, especially during times of COVID, I have fallen in love with headbands. And one of the things that I have done to some of my headbands is I have come in about right here and put a button on each side. You could get a really cute decorative button. On this one, an adorable star button would just be all that. Just put them on, and then your mask, the elastic, hooks to these and not your ears. And I have done it on a few different masks of mine, and I love them because I don't feel like it's trying to rip my ears off all day long. And I teach all day, so that's kind of a big deal. Here is the other one, another way to do it. And what I did on this one is I found the midpoint, tied a knot right there in the middle, and then sewed it together in the back. This is going to be under your hair. You're never going to see it. But again, you've got this cute little knot right in the front, and you could again put your buttons on it, and then you have another one. What I would do to gift it is get a piece of cardstock, do like a little sentiment, happy birthday, thinking of you, something, cardboard even, and it's going to be a little bigger than this, and put it on, and there you go. That is your presentation for your headband. And anybody would love to get that. And especially, like I said, during this time where so many people are wearing masks, you want to save your ears. Now, the last thing, you can order fold over elastic. And fold over elastic is exactly what it sounds like. It's got a seam down the middle so that the elastic can fold over. But they also make it decorative, this beautiful decorative pattern. And if you'll cut the strips off at about 9 inches, tie a little knot, I'll come back in and trim these a little bit better. And I could give a set of 3, 4, 5, 6, however many I want in different colors. And I have those. And this is something you can just cut a bunch in advance, and you're just sitting while you're watching TV or doing whatever, and just tie. And you're just tying a little knot in the end. But that way, it's another cute little decorative thing. Put it on a card and put a little sentiment. Beautiful gift. And it not only is a good gift, it's a good stocking stuffer if you have girls, if you have daughter-in-laws, and that is just one more really easy, really inexpensive thing that you can do as a little remembrance gift for people that maybe you don't want to spend a lot on, or maybe it's in addition to something you've already given, but it's just a little thinking of you kind of gift, and it is your time. And I love handmade gifts, and I know my family loves handmade gifts, so that is one of the things that I've been working on. So little things, yes, but I'm also working on big things because it's not like I just give little things. But that is just some little things that you could do. Not a lot of money, real quick. You could even have your kids help you for their friends, or for a cousin or for a sibling. That's something that they can feel like they had part of, and you've taught them how to do for others with stuff that you already have. So that is just one more thing, and I'll be back on Thursday with another idea, but I just wanted to share what I've been sewing with you, and just one more DIY that we can do here on our channel. So thank you for spending your time with me. I do appreciate you. I appreciate your time, and I hope to see you on Thursday. Have a good week.